RISERS. Here I am with you today, and I really want to talk to you about it's midweek. Today is Wednesday, so I want to talk about having a mindset shift. And it came to me from a thing that I attended last night, and it's all about things that we were told. You should never talk about. You should never talk about religion. You should never talk about politics. You should never talk about money because all these things can start arguments. And especially if you are in the social eye, right? If you're a public figure or whatever. But even on social media, we know these things can be issues. So grab your coffee or tea and come hang out with me. And because today I want to talk a little bit about, again, stuff that people say, well, you really shouldn't talk about. So, as a child, one of the episodes on my show, the Rise Above with Patricia Joe Grover, one of the things on that show, a segment that I have is this Grammy doesn't knit cliches. And I ask the guests if there is a certain word or adage or phrase that was used with them as a child and what that phrase meant. Did they realize it at the time when they were a child what it actually meant? Or did somebody have to explain it to them? Or did it stick with them and affect them through their whole life? And it's very powerful because it's the words that we use when we talk to our children and most importantly to ourselves, what sets our belief system, right? And starts creating those belief windows. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is being prideful. Now, we are brought to and through things. God brings us to and through things. And glory be to God for all of the things that we have in our lives. But where I want to say that pride can be powerful, pride can become a tool if it is founded in and based in, right? Celebrating those wins, no matter how small and incremental they may be. Because when we are prideful in what it is that we have done and accomplished, just like when a child, the first time they start to walk, we're so prideful. Oh, and good job. And we need for ourselves to still do that for ourselves. In many cases, we need that's a fuel for us. When we achieve something, when we've done it and we've accomplished it, that for us, that we take pride in something so that then we're able to say, okay, I can do this and I can take on another step and stretch myself a little bit further. That's what having and celebrating and having pride in what we have accomplished. That's why it becomes a tool and it becomes so very important. So don't think that you're not allowed to be prideful. It's just when you start when something becomes boastful. That's the difference. That's where it loses its power. If somebody's being boastful about something, it loses power rather than is powerful and is a tool for you. Because when people see that you yourself, when you can achieve things, you are that line, that's that something. Hey, if they can do it, I can do it. And many people again will listen because somebody's already been on that journey. So they're going to listen to, hey, how did you do that? I want to be able to do that. If no one ever ran the first, I don't know what it is. I don't even know running stats or whatever, but for the person who ran the first 3-minute mile, right? Somebody had to be the first to do that. And then they were prideful that they got on the record, right? On the record books for doing that. But then so many, that's why they wanted to reach that and achieve more. So think about being prideful as that. Think about those things that you stretch yourself in order to try to accomplish. And then you accomplish them. That's worth celebrating. That's worth being prideful about. And again, it's something that is beneficial to others too, because when they see that you are doing the work and you are achieving something, that's something that they could do also. So risers, that's the seed and tips and tactics I wanted to plant with you this morning. So until next time, continue to rise above the challenges that life bring your way, because they will come. They will come. But until then, have a great day.